Hey everyone, I am Mike from mikeandtessplay, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword version. Last time we took down the third gym leader Kabu, and of course in the rival battle I tied up the score. And in this part, we're back in the wild area because we've got to head through it. And it's time to show the rest of the wild area. So last time we were here, we showed off a lot of it, but a lot of new things. First, starting with the Rotom Rally. So these guys, you can hit the Rotom Rally as soon as you have the bike and go to, well, any one of these guys that you've visited. And I'm going to be showing it off. So the Rotom Rally is pretty simple. You've got your bike, you've got these little balloons, you've got to bike into the balloons. If you hit any wild Pokemon, you will spin out and slow down significantly. And of course, you still have your B-Boost in this. I usually recommend doing it when you're between the little white balloons to speed you up. White balloons speed you up, the red balloons increase the amount of time you've got left until, well, you're out of time. You've got to reach the guy with enough time left on the clock, and yeah, just follow the trail, really. And it's pretty quick. I got 14,000 points there. I'm still not entirely sure how the points work, but the first time you do the Rotom Rally, you get the TM for Thunder Wave. Free TM, and it's a pretty good one, too. I like Thunder Wave. Paralysis is always useful. And you also get watts based on your score. What TRs do you have? Nothing I need. So, the Rotom Rally, you know, it has different times. That is the, I guess, the estimated time it will take. Because you start out with 30 seconds regardless of where you're going. So, yeah, it just shows you, you know, how long it'll take to get to each place. You can still control the camera while you're doing the Rotom Rally, and I'm just going to speed up there. And really, what's so useful about this, it is the fastest way to get through the wild area. You're constantly boosting speed. You've got no, you know, you can't run into any wild Pokemon. All they do is slow you down slightly, so you don't have to worry about that. And, you know, it's just a really, you know, it's a quick way to get around. I got a lower score there, so I get less watts. Do you have anything good for me? Nothing I need. Although I might need more quick balls. Always like to have a nice supply of quick balls. So yeah, again, you can only go to places you've been already. So it's not just a free, you know, it's not just a free way through to areas you haven't been to. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode, in addition to going over new things like the Rotom Rally, I already showed off that you can upgrade the bike so that it recharges faster. But, come on. Darn it, only a 2-star den. I'm also going to be trying to show off anything else that's new, including all of the new areas that I haven't been to. So, last time we were here, we kind of only stuck to that first circle. So this time, I'm going around the world. We have now access to the entire wild area, and we can catch things pretty much everywhere now. We do still have a couple places that are in the water that we can't get to, but I'll get to those when we have the ability to travel on water. Still going to be items everywhere, and what I like to do typically is follow the pattern. Hello, sir. What do you have for me? Still none of the things I need. I have a very specific number of TRs that I want to go for, because now that we have our third gym badge... Is that an Abomasnow? Wow. Now that we have our third gym badge, TRs are now available in the rival run. So, yeah, going to be juicing up the team here quite a bit. There's also, of course, items that are available to you from the start. You can go through. TM for Bulldoze, for example. Very good move. Ground type lowers the opponent's speed every time it hits, which is 100% accurate. So, you know, pretty useful. Yeah, I'm going to be... Again, you can get all of these items the very first time you hit the wild area. They're kind of really strong, a lot of them. So I decided not to the first time I was here. But there's no reason you can't. As long as you stock up on Pokédolls, you can run from, you know, anything. Just gonna squeeze on through here, because if I recall correctly, this is the best item in the wild area. Leftovers. Arguably the best held item in Pokemon, or at least the most, like, held item that's a staple on pretty much every competitive team ever. Or at least it was when I was playing. Not sure if that's quite the case anymore. It's been a long time since I really played competitive. But hi, Lucario. Just wandering around. Over in this spot, I don't believe there's a set item, but this little tree right here usually gives me, yeah, big mushrooms. So it's just very good for money reasons. I'm just going to... Darn it. Hi, Stunky! I have my fastest team member up front because I want to be able to run from things. As you can see, the levels are pretty high. We can now catch Pokemon up to 35 now, though. So, you know, we can catch these things if we so want to. And... Ooh, a bomb mushroom. Very worth my time. And number 5. Also nice. But now we can cross this bridge. And immediately see a Snorlax. That Snorlax, I believe, is the only roaming Pokemon who's literally always there. I've never seen anything else in that spot. So, he's high level, if I recall correctly. Let me just make sure of that. Hi, Snorlax! Yeah, very strong-looking Snorlax. I think he's like 50. He's kind of just wandering about. I love the reference. Oh, no, he's only 36. So barely too strong for us to catch. So you can catch him after your 4th gym badge. I love the reference to Gen 1, though. There's a Snorlax on the bridge that you have to cross, but he's not actually blocking the way anymore. He's just sort of wandering around. Excuse me? Sigilif? I did not say that you could interrupt me. Kind of happens often that you, like... Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, Sigilif is fast. So, Pokedolls! Very handy! Never enter the wild area without them. But up here, free Firestone. Again, available right from the start. If you wanted to evolve your, well, Vulpix, Growlithe, or Eevee, you have access to it right away. Because, yeah, over here, the levels are too high for you to catch the first time you're here. But now that you've gotten your 3rd gym badge, they are no longer too high. So now it's kind of wide open. And there's a lot of good stuff here, so we are going through. Ugh. Big old scary things, though, pretty much everywhere. I knew it. There's a facade in this brick wall. What normal type move doubles in power if the user has a status condition. Can be very helpful. This lady. Hold on. Gotta switch things up here. She is the one I was trying to encounter last time I was here. She's a trainer in the wild area. Yeah, last time I was here, I could not get her to show up. So I guess she was hiding over in this corner. She has, I believe, all 3 Galarian starters. She is kind of synced to your level. And when I say kind of, obviously, she's a little bit stronger than I am right here. Again, they do expect you every time you go to the wild area to be grinding. You know, the expectation is you're going to, well, be trying to get stronger while you're here. I typically don't do that very often, but I definitely wanted to show off this trainer. Chompers, you have had a lot of experience losing to Rahoot, although you finally got your revenge in the last battle. But, ow! Critical hit. Not nice. But now there's water. Or, it's raining. So that's stronger. Not that it wouldn't have KO'd anyway, but still! And Brooke grew level. Nice. And wants to learn self-destruct. No thank you. I'm not a fan. But a Thwackey is actually why I had Brooke out front. I thought she might lead with the Thwackey. But yeah, it's just the fact that there is a trainer here who has... Her levels are scaled, you know, pretty much the equivalent of yours. So it's a good... Constantly a good opponent for you to face. get some, get some pretty nice experience. I mean, that was, that was pretty good experience from that Raboot. So, yes, I don't need to poison it and slow down the battle even more. I'm trying to show the wild area. Rah! And actually, one of the things I'm hoping to show is not guaranteed to... Wow, that did... Oh, right, Screech. I'm like, that did way too much damage, but Screech tends to do that. Really? A crit... Brooke, I appreciate the effort, but you're just slowing things down. Probably give you the leftovers rather than the Shell Bell. Leftovers is basically just a more, well, consistent healing item than the Shell Bell. Shell Bell can heal more if you do a tremendous amount of damage, but leftovers is just a set number, so you know what to expect. And this is interesting, Ringo. You've fought Drizzles before, but never while outnumbered. Or out-leveled. Oh wait, no, you have while out-leveled. It's been under-leveled like the whole game. Oh no, you dropped my attack and special attack. That won't matter at all. I mean, it will if you use it again, honestly. Why'd I have to jinx it? Alright, Ringo, come on. Get the critical. Just do it. That was not. Oh, well, you haven't used knockoff yet, I don't think. And it's got 100% accuracy. Could be useful. Okay, phew. Really thought I was going to get confused right there, and then the range Drizzile is dangerous. So, nice little team win. Got 3 levels from one fight. So yeah, pretty useful. To, when you run into her, if you need experience and a ton of money, she was not kidding about being flush with cash. 9,000 is crazy high money. Yeah, she shows up pretty often in the wild area, actually. So, she can be a little bit rough on your team, but worth facing in the long run. So, I'm going to be ignoring extra wattage for now, because I don't really need all the watts. But now I'm in the bridge field. And in the bridge field, on, let me see, whether that is normal, overcast, sunny, or a snowstorm only, and only appearing in the overworld and rarely, is the first of the 2 wild Pokemon who only appear in the wild area. There is actually a third, but that won't be available until after we can after we can travel on water. And I know that through here is an actual item, Waterstone. So, again, if you needed a Waterstone evolution, that's available to you right from the start. Just bring some Pokédolls in case you, run into wild Pokemon. Okay, now it's rare. It is rare to show up in the overworld. It is not the easiest Pokemon to get. But if it will just show up as I'm riding through here. Come on. You can do it. I know you can do it. No? You're not just gonna show up for me? Just appear. That's all I'm asking for. Not looking for anything special. Not trying to put something out of the ordinary. It's only in the bridge field, which is where I am right now. I don't know if I said that. I think I did. But, it's immediately recognizable. Did I just hear it? No. Okay, I'm gonna cut ahead until I get it to show up. 1 minute. There he is, 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 there he is! Q-Fant! Yes! Appearing very rarely in the overworld under those weather conditions I mentioned earlier, and only in the bridge field, is Q-Fant. Q-Fant is a pure steel type Pokemon. As you can see, its best quality is adorableness. And shows up at a pretty decent level here. Level 27 is the one I found. It's already paralyzed. Excellent. Now, Qfant is, well, it's an HP and attack beast. Has huge health and attack power. It is very slow, and it's not very specially oriented, but it's got wazoo coverage. That's literally what I wrote in my notes. It's got all the moves it could need for its typing. It's got a fantastic ability to cover a lot of things with its typing and moveset. It is slow, and like I said, it's not a slow experience gain, but it's slow in battle. But that can be offset by a few things. It gets an 8 out of 10 for in-game use, and I'm going to be showing it off quite a bit, because Qfant here is the 5th member of my team. Yes, I decided pretty early on that I was going to need, well, something that can handle a few types that I've had some issues with, or that I will have some issues with coming up, and Qfant happened to fill all of those holes in my team. So I've weakened you pretty much. I don't really have a good ball to use on you. I'll give it a shot. Why not? I'll use my one friend ball. I love Qfant. He's adorable. I've used him before. Come on. Yes! Qfant was caught. Ah, excellent. And yes, I know that adding a new member to the team so soon after Brook was a little bit but I already postponed one Pokemon catch, and I'm gonna be doing another one later. Spoilers, but you know, while I'm in the wild area covering it, it's too rare to show up again. Digs up the ground with its trunk. It's also very strong, being able to carry loads of over 5 tons without any problem at all. So Qfant is joining the team and will be named Appa. I know he's not a bison, but come on, he's big and cute. Alright, please just have a usable nature. That's all I ask. Neutral, perfect. I will take it. Sheer Force for its ability can be very good. Boosts the power of any move that has a secondary effect. So Rock Smash won't actually lower defense, and Bulldoze won't actually lower speed because they're being powered up instead. And Stomp won't actually flinch. But like I said, huge attack, huge HP, on everything else. The others will get better when it evolves. But yeah, we'll start showing him off next episode, really. There's not going to be... I don't think there's going to be any more battles in the wild area. My team's already dinged up as it is. But there are still more things to show in the wild area before we reach the end of it. Starting with these two over here. They are the Digging Duo. The two brothers known as the Digging Duo. We're digging up treasure here, see? Got a fair bit of luck finding us here. Sure, you're always here. Basically, these two, you can give them 500 watts, which is why I ground up to 1,000 watts before I started the episode. It saves your progress automatically, so there's no, you know, resetting if you don't get what you want. And they dig up items. Always say yes to shall I keep digging them. There's no, you know, there's no cost to failing. They just dig until they can't dig anymore. They can get a huge variety of items. One of them claims to have more stamina. This one says he has more skill, but I've found that to barely be true. I think the skilled one can find things that the stamina brother can't. But I've had the skill one dig up 20 items, and then the stamina one dig up 3. It doesn't seem to have much of an effect. I think it's just a different item pool to pull from. So as you can see there, I just did it like twice. I got a whole bunch of items. I am actually going to give the leftovers to Brook immediately. Yeah, that doesn't really help me right now. But you also can get fossils here. We're going to be going into the fossils soon, but a fossilized bird, I'm not sure if you can get that naturally in Sword version. The skilled Digging Brother can give you the fossils that you can't obtain in your version through other means. I do know that is true. So, very useful to know about, basically. Over here, we have another nursery. It's exactly the same as the one on Route 5, so you can be breeding 2 Pokemon at once. Or 2 sets of Pokemon at once. It is the first Pokemon game to have multiple daycares, so very interesting and very useful. Still nothing I need. I know that I can teach Sludge Wave to Coughing, but he learns it naturally in like 3 levels. I'm not going to grind up 5,000 watts for that. But yes, another one of those guys there, and I believe... Yes, once you talk to that guy, you can actually fly to the bridge field. So you do pick up other fly points in the wild area other than the first 2. I believe there's 4 in total. So, you know, you can go, you know, several different locations, kind of take up the middle here. Or you can land in the middle here. Is there no item over here? I get a little... Excuse me, Tyrogue. Do love that Tyrogue is available as a wild Pokemon. You can actually get him way earlier than this. I think he can show up literally in the rolling fields or something. Just all the cool things, all the Pokemon who appear in the wild area can make team building a lot of fun. And I really like the touch. All of these rocks and stuff, all these rock formations have items around them. They can be really rare items, or good money items, I should say. I'm not sure if there are any, like, items, like non-shiny items showing up here, but very worth your time. Again, grinding in the wild area is literally as simple as riding your bike through, talking to little watt-giving dens, and picking up items. And as you can see, there's still a lot left here. So... we're going through it. Every area, again, has its own Pokemon and its own everything and its own whatever. But right now, I need to make sure of where I am. Because there is one other... the Stony Wilderness. I need to be in the Giant's Mirror. Because there is one other Pokemon who appears only in the wild area who is... oh man, I went through the grass. Who is available at this point. So I'm just going to get to where it is. And hopefully be able to run. Yes. I can definitely run from that tweet. Okay, we're going to go over here. I love the different terrains, by the way. This is now the Dusty Bowl. I'm going to be going through it in just a minute. But first, I want to show off the Giant's Mirror! So, there is another Pokemon who is found in the Giant's Mirror. Only in the Giant's Mirror. And only when the weather is overcast. And only in Pokemon Shield version. So we're going to be throwing up a picture of it right now because Galarian Corsola can only be found in Shield version. So I can't show it off. Now, Galarian Corsola is a Ghost-type Pokemon switched up from Water Rock. Very interesting decision to change it to a Ghost type. It does have pretty good diversity. It is a special beast when it evolves because yes, it gets an evolution, Corsola, which is brand new to this game, kind of like Farfetch'd, an older Pokemon getting an evolution, and I love it. It is, however, very slow. Again, huge amount of diversity, and a huge special attacker, so it can hit a lot of different ways, but it's going to be doing so very slowly. And it doesn't really have the defenses to hold up to that. But just the amount of attacks it can use and the power with which it hits, and special attacker is a little bit rarer in this game, it gets a 7 out of 10 for in-game use. It's a really good Pokemon, and if you're playing Shield version and luck into overcast weather in this one area of the wild area, or just change the date on your Switch until you can get it to be overcast, definitely worth using. I've used one. It was fun. So, it also levels up fast. I don't think I said that. So now, we're in the Dusty Bowl here. The Dusty Bowl, my personal pick for best area for grinding money. There are a ton of items here. Star Pieces, Rare Bones, Stardust. Basically just a ton of money items that you can get in here. And a Sunstone. Another Evolutionary Stone. I believe through the wild area you get pretty much... well, I mean, there is one spot where you can literally just get every stone in like one little run. But we don't have access to that yet. And then also through here, there's less grass in the Dusty Bowl, or at least in this section of it. But there are really powerful Pokemon just hanging around. So, you know, keep an eye out on them. Comet Shard. Huge money item. Can't get that until I can go on the water. I knew that. Another rare bone. So yeah, I've probably just picked up like 25,000, 30,000 Poké-Dollars worth of items in like a minute. So again, worth your while to go through here. And then we're back in the Stony Wilderness. I'm just going around the grass because I don't like running into things. Very frustrating to run into things. And now there's still a lot left here, as you can see. Again, wild area is huge. The last time we covered basically just the opening of it. We have another one of these guys here. So another point that you can use the Rotom Rally towards, and still nothing I want TR-wise. That's frustrating, because there's only one of them left that I haven't checked. And going through here, there is, in fact, an item, Dawnstone, another evolutionary stone. So, again, if you're using basically any Pokemon that evolves with a stone, you can pretty much find it going through here. And that is the area we can't explore yet. I'll be back there when we can, obviously. And again, just tons of Pokemon hanging around. Large Leak. You'd think it was for Farfetch'd, but it's actually just a cooking item. Noctowls. And that's a Duo Blade. Wow. Okay, no items here. Nope, there's good stuff down there, but I can't get there yet. And we are almost to the end of this, but it's not actually the end because there's still like 2 other things that I want to show off. Yeah, going through the wild area, it is, again, honestly, if you're going to be doing it a lot, throw on a TV show or an audiobook or something, and just, you can kind of do this mindlessly, and you just go through. It takes a long time, but it is absolutely worth it. I've spent time here, and, I'm never disappointed with what I get, basically, including free stuff. You have Earthquake. All right, Earthquake is definitely one of the TRs I need to pick up. So I will be doing that. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing it now, obviously, but between episodes, I will be spending quite a bit of time here, picking up all the watts I need, getting the last bike upgrade, and the TRs that I need. But for now, I'm going to show the farthest Rotom Rally. Because in the Rotom Rally, if you get more points, which is further things, then you can actually get another TM. I think you can get 2 more TMs, believe it or not. It's been a while since I've done it. Ow! Hey, I just showed what happens when you hit a Pokemon. You slow down tremendously, lose any boost you have, including any charge that you've built. Yeah, kind of stinks to run into a Pokemon. But the Rotom Rally is a lot easier if you have built up your bike all the way, obviously. The faster you build up the little electric charges, the faster you're going to be. There are tricky areas to get through here. Haven't really seen them yet outside of like that, which is ridiculous. To run into, the Pokemon that can just appear out of nowhere. But then, yes, on the longer ones, through here, you gotta go through the grass to hit the balloons. Yeah, you can run into wild Pokemon. It can ruin... Wow, I just almost hit that Garbiter. It can ruin a perfect run. Just because, hey, you were in the grass and a Pokemon literally showed up on you. I've had it happen to me several times doing this. But yeah, the longer ones... Again, this is it's the best way to get through the wild area. You don't have to worry about wild Pokemon. You don't have to worry about really anything. And for the areas that you can fly to, obviously, that's the best way to do it. But all the areas you can fly to have guys who can start the Rotom Rally. So you can go to any of the other areas with the Rotom Rally guys, really. And as you can see, I'm not worried about time anymore. I've got like a minute left. As long as you're hitting all of the little white speed-up balloons, you're never going to run out of time. Or even come close, and I'm going to finish with more than a minute left on the clock. And that is the absolute longest one you can do. So, yeah. And over 20,000 points, we get Volt Switch. So another Electric-type TM. Which makes sense. And 400 watts just for that. Pretty good. So, I am now going to cut ahead because, well, wait, hang on. Oddish. Alright, I was not able to find any of the dens I'm looking for, and I got tired of looking. So, I'll be showing that off at the start of the next episode, and then we will be continuing in to the next town with the awesome dragon entrance. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you then for more Pokemon Sword.